Hey guys, James here, back with another video. So today I've got the unboxing of the Enthoo Pro series. It's the white edition by Phanteks. Now I love Phanteks. I just can't stop raving about them. I love their products, I love their cases, because all the stuff that they include within the case right out of the box, I think it's really good for a company to continue to do these kind of things, and for their affordable price, I think it's really great. So this is the white edition. This is for my sister. So yeah, let's just quickly get into it, open it up, and we'll see. I have the I've got the black edition for my mum. My mum has the black edition. So it'll be interesting to see what the difference is between the white and the black, if there is any difference at all. All right, so I'm just gonna have to put this on the floor and then drag it up, so bear with me. So the case is pretty big for its size. I mean, it's not a small case by any means. So let's put this aside and get this out. I'm actually really liking this white. It's a bit different. Yeah, but I'm quite liking it. So it's like a white and black. It's not like a complete white, obviously, as you can tell. So let's start with the side. So there's a main window and then a smaller window. This pretty much just only shows the Phanteks logo, and there's nothing else fancy about that. So not really sure why the window is so big, but I guess it's just purely design, aesthetics, and all that stuff, so that's normal. And then, so on the back we've got space for 140, 120 millimeter fans. There's a 140 included, and you can adjust the height, which is really good. That's nice. You can see sliding rails and that. Maybe I'll give you a closer look on that. So yeah, at the top you can see, yeah, they have the sliding rails for both the 120, 140. You have your I/O panel at the bottom, so that's fine. You also have your Pci slots, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. You also have this heatsink area. Now I'm not sure what you would do with that, whether you're able to mount anything onto that, I'm still unsure. And then of course at the bottom, you've got your PSU slot. So let's just quickly get out of that and let's open, well, let's look at the front. Okay, so front's pretty standard. This has a flap, so it opens upwards, so take note of that. So you can see at the top, you've got two USB 3.0 ports, you've got a USB, or two USB 2 ports, microphone, headphone, and of course the power button. No, the reset button, sorry. The power button is actually on top, and I'll give you a shot of that. And then you have three 5.25 inch bays. And then of course you've got this massive fan at the front with a grill as well. And so that's, I can only guess, it's like a 200 mil fan. It's really good, and they include all of this in the actual case itself, no extra cost. So that's pretty much why I love Phanteks, just because of that fact alone. So let's get, oh yeah, I'll look at the top. So without trying to damage it, this is the power button, and then of course there's this grill at the top. So let's open the side and see what we've got. Yeah, so as you can see here with this screw, I don't get that shot. Yeah, it's got a kind of rubber tip to it. Get this to focus. Yeah, it's got a rubber tip, so that's really nice that they've included not just the screw, but there's actually a rubber insulation so that it doesn't scratch the panel itself. So they swing out and come out like that. So there's both plastic wrapping on both sides of the case. All right, so in here you've got a box which has all the stuff that you need. So there is no manuals or anything that you can get lost. It's all inside the box, or in the case actually, in this box. So that's good. Okay, so what's in the box? Well, you've got your user's manual, and then this has all the stuff that you need. It's quite thick. How many languages? Okay, so they're doing the things where like you have one language and then, oh, you have all the languages on one page, so that's nice and cool. But put that aside, you've got this box, which is really awesome. this is all the screws, and I love how they include a box, and that is so good because you don't have to worry about losing your screws, anything. It's got the Phanteks logo on there and has all the different screws that you'll need, all separated into different compartments. So that's really cool. That's why, one of the reasons why I like Phanteks. Just attention, some cable ties. It's got some Velcro cable ties as well. That's nice. And then you have this, which is a water cooling bracket, which we will not use, but I will show you anyway. So it's the white water cooling bracket. So of course, you know, it's the white case, so they give you white, so that's nice. Cool. Now, as you can see, maybe I'll zoom in to give you a closer look. I'll put this aside. So looking at that right-hand side, you can see those 5¼ inch locks. And so what you do is you just push that in, and that releases it. So there's no sliding or anything. So that's good. There's 3 of those. Got the Phanteks logo. This is the fan. Of course, looking at the motherboard section, you've got a lot of rubber grommets. You can see that fan, and then there's this PSU section. So the back is full of a lot of interesting things. You've got Velcro ties already built into the whole thing. You can see a lot of them on the sides that aren't even used on that right-hand side. There's the wiring for the fans. Now this is what I love. This is the fan hub. Give you a closer shot on that. So this is a fan hub that's built inside, comes with it. I mean, I haven't touched it. And so this obviously goes to your motherboard, and then this is the controller where you can put all your stuff. This is a SATA 12 volt if you don't have any power for your motherboard, and then all these cables, like this is your USB, your HD audio, USB 3.0. All of this is already routed for you, which I love. This is why I love this case. I love Phanteks. This is what more companies should be doing, in my opinion. You know, including these things like this. They really pay attention to the detail, and obviously someone had to route these cables manually, so that really just shows how much workmanship they put into their products. You have a lot of drive bays, a lot of them. Now, to mount an SSD, of course I would have to screw these into the bottom, but if you're mounting just a normal hard drive, then you can just do that, and I'll show you how to do that. You can actually take these hard drive cages out. So you see there's a tab that comes out here and here. You can actually replace this. So let's just say you wanted the SSD to be mounted on this, which is also cool. So this comes out, and separate bracket, and then you just slot your SSD at the back. Let's just say you're running just a pure SSD machine. You're just running it for gaming, and you've only got a few games, and then you can get rid of this, and you can put it like a rad here water cooling system. You know, everything. I've never done water cooling myself, but yeah, you could do that. You have the option. That's the flexibility with this case, which is really, really nice. So yeah, and then quickly into the interior again. You can see there's got black PCIe covers, and so sorry, your slot covers, and then this is thumb screwed. Now this thing unhooks from these 2 screws. So or these 3 screws. So I'll need to do that anyway. Looks like there's another PCI slot, another SSD slot here. So for example, if you didn't want this here, you could just mount it here, and then boom, there's your SSD right there. So there's a lot of options, functionality, and I just love it. I just love this case. This is why I got this case. Even though it's for my sister, she won't really appreciate it as much as I do, but I'm the one building it, and so I want to appreciate it. But it makes, you know, upgrades and other stuff really easy in the future. So let's just take this out. Yep, and that comes out. And so obviously cables can be routed. So for example, your graphics card cable can go through that, and some rubber feet for your PSU, and then obviously some standoffs for the motherboard already installed. Of course, you want to take the front panel off, so I've got to do that as well. Quite easy to take off, I must say. Some are just ridiculously difficult to take off. So that's that. You've got the front panel. You've got your massive fan, which you can also install smaller ones, I think. Maybe not yet. So you can see there are fan holes that are adjustable, so you can install smaller ones, 2 smaller ones, or you can install a rad here if you want, but I'm just gonna leave this fan here because it's awesome. Yeah, so summarize. Summary, you've got this plate here, you've got, where's my other stuff, where I put it? You got this little box which comes with it, and of course the front panels, but I'll leave that off. Actually, I just put that front panel on. So yeah, you got your cable ties, you've got your screwdriver box, you got your user manual, water cooling, and everything, the whole shebang. Yeah, can't express how much I love this product, how much I would continue to recommend this to everybody. Phanteks is great. They have bigger cases than this if you want. But yeah, I really love it. So I hope you liked this video. Like it if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or any comments about it. It was a little bit longer than normal, just because I really wanted to go into the whole case itself and really be in depth with it. But yes, subscribe to see more videos coming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.